Why don't you start with where Bad Bitch came from?
So it's something I thought about for a long time, really. And like everywhere I go in life, I meet awesome women and they're doing amazing things, whether that is getting like their kids up and running a household, whether it's running an awesome business, whether it's being an adventurer. But there's a common theme that runs through all these women, and it's that they're full of a lot of self-doubt and they doubt their awesomeness. And it's so funny to me because it's like their family and all their friends, they can see how awesome they are. And the reason that I wanted to sort of start bringing Bad Bitch more to the forefront and create a brand around it was because I just wanted women to see how amazing they are and how they can be anything they want. And being a bad bitch is just really about creating a wonderful, authentic life that lights you up. And that was the starting point for the brand.
And then how did Bad Bitch Hypnotherapy come into that, and how do you help your clients?
So the hypnotherapy is great because what it means is, because we're working with the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, it means we can sort of turbocharge any results and we can work much quicker than perhaps say in traditional therapies. Traditional therapy is amazing and it works really well, but when we work with the mind, we're rewiring your brain. And I talk to my clients a lot about neuroplasticity, how you can really fine tune your brain and get it working on side. And that really helps clients just really start to elevate in quite a quick time frame. And it's just wonderful to see how they can create magic just by understanding how their brain works and understanding how they can apply it to life and create something that they really love.
And have that magical moment where they kind of find that inner confidence and maybe realise how awesome they are.
100%. And it's something that like we explore a lot. There comes a point where we think that we have to be confident to take action, but actually we do just need to take like tiny steps of action to help build that confidence. And as soon as we get into that sweet space, then that's when the magic happens and we can just start on a wonderful path.
Shall we talk about how the Bad Bitch reset came about?
100%.
Wait, can we introduce ourselves first?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hello, I'm Julia.
What do we say? Do we just say we're bad bitches?
And we're together. Well, I feel like it's just a perfect example of how when bad bitches meet. And it's like when I first saw you, I'm like, oh, there you are. We're going to be friends. And then because we started with that wonderful friendship, we've now managed to develop it into a wonderful offering where we can bring together both of our skill sets that work so well together just to help other bad bitches create a life that they want.
Absolutely. So the idea behind the Bad Bitch Reset was to bring together a group of women who are maybe struggling with whether it's confidence, energy,
Boundaries, overwhelm,
feeling burnt out, taking a lot of time to take care of other people and maybe not taking care of themselves. And we know lots of women like that, and we do it ourselves as well. To get that community together for a weekly call for 6 weeks and give them some of the real gems from the work that you do and that I do as a career coach and a wellbeing expert, but give them really practical stuff each week and combined with the kind of guided hypnotherapy to get real results in a short time frame for people who are time poor and maybe even a one-to-one experience is a bit much for them or they're not ready for it. And so we just ran a pilot.
Yes.
And it went so well.
It did.
And it was such a joy to do it.
And I still get emails from some of the ladies that were on the course, and like it's wonderful to see them still actioning the things that they've taken away, because I think sometimes some courses you get delivered such a lot of content in such it can be quite overwhelming. So what we tried to do is obviously spread it over 6 weeks. We've got the practical balance with some relaxation, but it's just we really want you to take away like things that you can apply to your life rather than just giving you advice that perhaps works in a different setting or a life that already looks like it's perfect. But we want to give you the tools to fit into your life and apply them in a way that works best for you. That is the whole reason we started it, isn't it, as well?
And we're covering almost every aspect of life in 6 weeks, which is actually quite challenging. But we're talking about goal setting, energy levels, boundaries, relationships, career, like well-being. We actually cover a lot in 6 weeks. I'm surprised that we got it all in.
Exactly. But it just flowed beautifully, and it worked so well. And I think it was just a lovely reset. Hence we called it the bad bitch reset. Because it's like, okay, it's like drawing a line where we are now. And it's like, this is like, we're drawing a line, the past is done, and now we're going to elevate in a gentle way that feels good.
And get more energy off the back of it. Because when you start prioritizing yourself and, you know, taking some of the small actions, that including things around boundaries, you actually get time back, you get energy back, which a lot of these women are struggling with.
100%.
If we think about who would want to join the next reset, who do we think would benefit the most from joining us?
I think it's definitely someone that, it's, to put it simply, someone in need of a reset. Someone who's just done with like feeling anxious or that Groundhog Day, but also is perhaps overwhelmed at the prospect of changing, because our brains they will say to us that change is overwhelming because they want us to be safe and not happy. Our brain wants, even if we're in this particular like stage of our life where we're not enjoying it and we're not happy, our brain will be like, okay, well, we'll stay here because we know what to expect. But so if the prospect of change is a lot and you don't know what the next step is, this course is going to be great for that, because it's just going to give you some really gentle, practical tools that you can start incorporating to change the trajectory of your life. We're not doing a complete 180. We're not making you feel like you've like done everything wrong up to now. We just want you to just be like, okay, here I am. We're going to just have a gentle pivot that feels good.
That's why it's a reset, not a boot camp.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a kind of crazy 6-week schedule where you just change everything about your life. I also think anyone who's juggling a lot of different demands and finding it hard, you know, we do get a lot of women where they feel like they're struggling on every level. They're not being as great in their career as they want to be, but they're struggling also as a parent or a partner. And I think feeling stretched in every direction, that's something we can really help them with.
100%, because women are so juggling so many things nowadays. It's so hard for them, and it's just, and do you know what as well, just even for 6 weeks, because people who feel like they want to show up for themselves more, having that accountability of the 6 weeks, and it is a short realistic time frame, because it's not like you're having to allocate an hour a week for forever. It's 6 weeks where you are like, for that hour or so, I'm going to choose myself.
I love that.